Hey guys, how's it going? It's Arit here. Welcome to Rock and Roar Update number 3. This past week was pretty busy. Some of you guys might have tuned in to the live concert show that I had on on Tuesday, October 24th. That was my birthday. I decided to hold a little mini birthday concert for all of you guys. And we announced it on this channel. So that was live on YouTube and Facebook. And it was also kind of take two, like the second time I did anything like this, like holding a live concert. So it was really a lot of learning from what happened 2 weeks ago, the first time I did the live concert, and making some adjustments. So the first time, as you heard in the past update, I wasn't too happy that I wasn't able to see your guys' comments and interact with you while they were coming in, or to see who is joining and that type of thing. So we fixed that in the past, in the last live concert that I did, and I actually had a tablet with me. So I was able to scroll through who was watching and actually name people and welcome them onto the live concert and respond directly to comments, which I enjoyed a lot better, and I'm pretty sure the audience did too. Another thing that I did differently this time was I sang 3 songs instead of 2. Last time it felt a little bit short, and it almost felt like the concert was starting, but lots of people were coming in and I was about to end on the second song. So I did 3 songs and also had a bit more of a structure. I had a theme, fun facts about me. So in between each song, I would read a few fun facts, and people would respond to that, which was really cool. So I just put more prep and more of what I learned from the previous one to improve this past one. I'm going to keep doing these because I just love that there is a more present energy about doing these live concerts. It's very different from just putting up a cover song or another song that I can sing for you on my channel. And also it's just, it's something that I really want people to be able to attend and to have a smile on their face, and to just feel like, they can come online, listen to a few songs, and then go on with their day. That was done, this past concert was done on a Tuesday morning. So that was kind of the vibe that I was going for. Truthfully, the very first live concert that I did 2 weeks ago, and I think I mentioned this in a past update, I didn't really feel like it went well. And I am a perfectionist. I've said this a few times on the channel, and it's something that I'm always working on overcoming. And I think a lot of other artists and creatives go through this as well. You might relate, you're putting your work into something and you envisioned it to go a certain way, but it didn't. So instead of, dwelling upon it or not doing it ever again, I just said, okay, what can I learn from this? I took those few things, implemented it into the past live concert, and it's just going to keep getting better. I'm going to do another one next week, and I'm going to announce it later on this channel, so you guys can stay tuned for that. Okay, and then also I want to tell you about the producers. So last week, I told you that I was reaching out to a few producers. One who was particularly someone I've worked with in the past on Cleopatra and a few other original songs. They're absolutely amazing, highly skilled. I love the relationship, the energy when working with them, professional studio, all that kind of stuff. They are pricey. So I only usually work with them for original music. And I am writing a new song, an original song, and this won't come to a surprise to you, but it's called Rock and Roar. And I'm really excited about this song. I think it's going to be super cool. Really cool, hard beats. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything actually, because it might go a totally different direction in studio, but really excited about it. And so we have to set a date. These guys are pretty busy, so it looks like I'll only be going into studio in the beginning of next year. So January, it looks like. In the meantime, I can still keep developing my ideas. Usually when I write a song, I write down lyrics, and a melody just kind of flows out from those lyrics, like the way the words sound. And the way the phrasing works, like certain beats in the way that it's said. Maybe I'll do a separate video on how I tackle writing songs, just because it's like a whole other world in itself. So let me know if you guys would be interested in that by leaving me a comment below. And if you guys are into that, I can do a separate video. But yeah, so anyways, I'm just going to continue writing that and come up with the melody and that sort of thing. I am also looking for producers that I can work with on a more consistent and sustainable basis. So producers who I can work with on consistently producing cover songs. So when I sing other popular songs and put them up on my channel, they need to be produced in a new way, or they need to sound different, a little bit different than the original song, in order for me to be able to upload it. So, because it's not my own song. So I want someone who can kind of take a song, kind of remake it, maybe make it into a different genre entirely, or add their own flavor to it. I sing my vocals on that, and we can upload that on YouTube. And I want to do that on a more consistent basis. So I put an ad out on Craigslist. You guys already know that from the previous update. And I'm talking to 2 producers. Now, one of them has their own studio, works from a studio, and they actually offered me to go in for a 1-hour free session, which is awesome, because I told him I was kind of debating between him and another guy. And, you won't really know fully what it's like until you go into studio and work with them. Because chemistry is just so important in the recording studio. You're literally co-creating. You're putting their ideas, their creations, their influences, and their experience into this project, and you are doing the same. So you have to be able to work together when working on songs. And so I need to know that is there, as well as a budget that I can consistently pay every single month and get 3 or 4 covers out of it. So right now, this is what I'm working on, is really building the system that I'm going to be moving forward with in order to consistently produce content on my channel, because that's the main project that I'm going to be working with. And the reason why I'm putting so much energy into this is because when you see all these artists on YouTube and everything, they are doing covers. They're singing other people's songs, other popular songs. Why? Because your audience connects with what's familiar. And if they hear a different version of a song that they've heard before, they're gonna listen more than if it's an original song that they've never heard before. This mostly applies to when they're first discovering you. If someone's already a fan of you and you release an original song, awesome. They will love it already because they're a fan. But if they're new, you're dating your audience. This is what a performance coach said to me once, is that you're dating your audience. You guys don't know each other too much about each other yet. So you have to kind of feel each other out and get to know what each of you like. And from there, you develop the relationship further. If you were married to your audience, you guys already support each other your audience will support you no matter what you put out, etc. Right? So I'm in the stage of dating my audience. So this is why I'm putting so much energy into this, and also into creating a system, really important, that I can consistently work with. And that involves my team members, choosing my team members around me, right? The producers, etc., whoever I'm going to work with. So that's it for this update, guys. I also have some cool ideas about some future cover videos I'm going to release. Jewel has been helping me with the video aspect of it. As you guys know, she's a pro with video editing. So I'll talk more about that in future updates. All right, guys. Well, that's it for this update. If you haven't already, head over to aretmusic.com and subscribe on that music channel. Everything that I'm talking about that's going on in my music, it's going to be released on that channel. So if you haven't already, I would appreciate your support, and let me know what you guys are working on. I look forward to seeing you next week. I'm excited for next week. Are you ready? Let's rock and roar. Back from the dead.